Good evening to my audience. My name is Daniel Rueda. I study economics in the University External of Colombia. Also, I'm a student of English course level 6 in the University External. Today, I'm going to present the process of making decisions. First of all, instead of starting with definition, I would like to talk about decision and why people think decision is not that important in our life. Well, if we notice, people are used to take decision all the time. And when someone is used to do something, they're not interested in improve their activities in it. Well, but they're missing some very important points that first they can get more benefits if they take notes of their decision that they have taken, but they are not doing it, and that's why making decision models can help us to understand more how the world works between decision and coherence. But to understand more this topic, we have to split in two sectors. First, the enterprise side is when a company needs to get more consumers, but forward, a company always are looking for utility. When someone or something is looking for utility, they need to get more consumers, more viewers, and for it they have to do a market research. And it that time is when making decision model entry, because making decision model made make the market research easier. What about personal side? In the personal side, we don't do market research, of course. Well, we have some good elements. First, we have the taste. People are used to cite many things from their taste. And taste is, for example, for food. That at the end, when we buy some food, the company get that benefits and the person get that benefits of being more happy. That's the reason that the real meaning of a decision is that people are used to take decision all the time. But in that process, we have in our brain many points we are missing right now. That points, for example, it's the color, our favorite color. It's really important when people are making decision. For example, if we look some, if we look for some bread, we don't like the bread is black. We like the bread is when the bread has the color of a bread. That bread has to be the same color we need. And that example explains how a decision works. And why not talk about samples? With the samples, we get more information of it. Well, we have the China USA event that in main idea it was economic war between China and USA that it was about taxes. The two countries put taxes all the time, but in that short time, USA and China get the taxes higher. Um, get some personal side. Donald Trump is a personal side, for example. Donald Trump decided to get more benefits of it. But what about small countries? Small countries get not that benefits. They get pain of that decision of more taxes because they are live their life is based on their less taxes. And well, we have the other side, the president of China, but in both sides, for example, Trump, the mood matters. When Donald Trump wake up in the morning and he decides to get the country into a work and put more and setting more taxes in that day, it's because many fights. They probably had fight with her wife, or probably had some problem he can't talk in a real life. And that point it's relevant in our discussion. We have to notice that making decision model are looking in the points that people don't usually look in. And in another example, we have Pedro's market. Pedro lived in New York City. He had a supermarket in the downtown of New York where people of every age could buy some candies. Someday in the summertime, he realized the consumer he used to sell the candies didn't want candies anymore. In fact, he did a market research. After many days, if unfortunately, no one bought Pedro's candies. If Pedro made a market research based in making decision model, he had won more money. The new models have always few problems, but if we fix their problems and use more the models, we probably increase all the way people trade. To conclude, if the owner of the place, Pedro, or the China USA's leaders will listen to the coherence of the new researches of neuroscience, they for sure had won more money or better outcomes. I hope you like my presentation. If you have some comments, please send me on my email or please on the comment box.